Hello and welcome back to the one. My name is Beast today. I'm back with Fureraba, friend lover. So tomorrow won't. So you may be wondering, why the fuck am I recording this instead of Taito no Itsukai? Well, tomorrow will be my last day of the internship. I have a Saturday shift, so. I don't have the time to, you know, actually record something that I would potentially have to censor. Because I don't want to risk that, and then, you know, waste time. Also, if I actually do everything tomorrow, it'll actually will. Like, how long was the Shirazaki video? Hold on. Shirazaki video ended up being an hour 12 minutes, so overall like three hours of work with skipping probably. And afterwards I will be doing a video on what games are the choices for next. Actually, I kind of forgot that I still need to check because somebody apparently sent me a Google Drive link over email via email. Well, let's just download it, I suppose. Yeah, do it. So apparently this is like 4 visual novels, like 12 gigs of just visual novel. And I have no idea what visual novels they are yet. We'll see. So basically, those visual novels in this package are just gonna get like double votes. That I've decided that. Like basically, if they're really not liked, I'm gonna go for those instead for the one that is voted for instead. But you know, they're gonna get at least a little bit of a boost because I don't know if you know this, but I do this as a hobby, and actually downloading the visual novels you have to actually grab that aren't officially translated, that you have to download in separated parts because for some reason there's no like unified download for any of them. I don't know why. Yeah, basically, those are very annoying to download, so of course I'm gonna give a bit of benefit to those I can get more easily. So yeah, call me selfish if you want to, but I'm doing this as a hobby, so I don't want to stress myself with trying to figure out how the fuck to get one of the games when I don't have too much time to download them during the week. So anyways, Yuzuyu. Oh. Why the fuck my mouse over here all of a sudden? What the fuck? I spot Hiragi ahead of me. I should go say hi. Hiragi. Let's see. We have pets here, so. Pets! Did you know you can legally own a giraffe in Japan? Hiragi, they're the biggest land mammal you're allowed to keep. There's a bunch of conditions you gotta meet though. Like there's a permit you gotta get, and then the giraffe has to be quarantined when you import it. Did you want to have a pet giraffe when you were little? Oh, no worries. You were smiling like a little kid on Christmas. It was a nice sight. Oh, she's adorable. Joel, I'm not teasing you. Besides, I'm pretty sure everyone had dreams like that as a kid.
そうならいいけど。
But wouldn't raising a giraffe be so much work? I mean, just think of having to feed it and finding a place for it to go to the bathroom.
広大な土地とか必要かもしれないわね。そんな場所、この辺にないわよね。
Something that's kind of been bothering me.
気になることって？
You think giraffes eat rice and bread?
一応雑食だけど、穀物はどうだろう。
Giraffes eat meat?! They can eat hundreds of pounds of leaves per day, according to National Geographic. Giraffes aren't known for eating meat, although Tony, a pure rough-shelled giraffe at Werribee Open Plains Zoo in Australia, was notorious for eating dead rabbits in front of its visitors. What the fuck, Tony? What the fuck, Tony? What the fuck, Tony? What is wrong with your head?
でも、その発想は可愛いわね。
Really? I'm not seeing what's cute about that.
だって、それって小さい子供がお母さんに犬や猫にご飯やパンを食べるのかなって聞くのと同じよ。
While giraffes are not predators, it has been observed some of them licking bone remains of dead animals and chewing the dry bones for their high calcium content. But they don't actually just straight up eat meat usually, which is good. They do, however, play around with wildebeest corpses every now and again, apparently. Yeah, I get it now. But I legit have no idea what they eat.
基本的に葉っぱだけど、鳩とか動物も食べるから草食動物とは言えないのよね。
Oh, thanks! You know a lot about this, Hiragi.
キリンって結構好きだったのよね。あ、もちろん今でも好きよ。
That explains why you got all hyped when I mentioned being able to keep them as pets.
それを蒸し返してくるなよ。ちょっと恥ずかしいんだから。
Hey, there's no shame in that. Tons of people love animals. At very least, my opinion of you hasn't changed one bit.
そっか。ちょっと気が楽になった。ありがとう。
Now then. Ask me. Ask me about my hobbies. Any questions about my hobbies, Hiragi?
あんたの趣味？そういえば気にしたことなかったわね。
It wouldn't hurt for you to at least feign a little interest, you know?
とは言っても、ありきたりな趣味しかなさそうに思えるのよね。
You don't know that? I might have hobbies so amazing they'll leave you speechless. Might not too.
どっちだよ。ねえ、何か隠れた趣味とかないの？
I'm a Hiragi teaser. It's been a recent hobby of mine.
それって もしかして私いじり？
Who else in the school has the last name Hiragi?
はいはい、そうですか。勝手に私で遊ばないでください。
It's not at your expense. I couldn't do any of it if you didn't like it.
何その好きな子にちょかい出すような感じ。結局は構ってほしいわけ？
Huh? Maybe I do?
ちょっとどういうこと？
I don't really know. All I really know is that I don't not want to give you that impression.
変に考えるな。こっちまでもやもやしてくるじゃねえか。
Oh, that time already, huh? It's been feeling like time flies when I talk with you.
何それ？
I guess that's when you're having a blast.
バーカ。
This looks like I'm on a roll today. Another day of school over and done with. By the way, something that was mentioned, apparently you can just not use all of the days allotted to you, just use all of the days allotted to you to pick out a girl, because they'll basically give you like a notification, hey, there's one more scene you need to view for you to actually enter this girl's route. But you can literally just ignore that, just don't see anyone until like the final day and then see her. Since I've already started with Hiragi proper, I don't want to put that in here. What I'm gonna do instead is, after I'm done with all of the routes, I'm literally just gonna show you every scene when you don't see anyone. Until the final day. I'm not gonna show the actual ending, because who the fuck wants to see that? But still, I'm gonna probably do it like that, or if you don't want me to do it like that, then I'm gonna do it like that for Arena, probably? Because you can't even see Arena that often anyway, it seems. Like, I've been able to pick Yuzuyu every single time the choice came up, but that hasn't been the case with Irina. Anyways. Alrighty. Guess I'll just wander around the building now. There's no fun in going straight home.
いたいた。
Oh well, speak of the goddamn devil.
ねえねえ、あんた今日これから暇？
No, I'm not doing anything really.
じゃあ決定。私たちと一緒にゲーセン行かない？
この子がさっきから遊べ遊べってうるさくて。
Oh no, they're gonna meet Yuzuyu there. The arcade. I'll not like have anything else to do. It'll probably be fun. Sure, I'm down. We can play against each other and whatever. I head through the entranceway with Mochizuki. I thought about inviting Genki and Momo too, but they haven't replied to my texts, and I'm sure as hell not trying to hunt them down.
あんたとゲーセンに来るのも久しぶりね。
Yeah, I know. I've pretty much just been playing stuff at my house recently. There aren't many arcade exclusive games anymore. You can pretty much play everything at your house, save for cart games and the ones that are super large and need you to use your body for something. Apparently at one point in time fighting games were only playable at arcades, but we were talked about before I was born with that.
相変わらず高いわね。どれもこれもワンプレイ200円ってどれだけ強気な価格設定なのかしら。
I think that's pretty normal pricing these days. Fighting games and mecha versus games are only 100 yen of play though, since the matches are short. The newer editions and the crane games have always been a bit pricey.
このカードゲームなんてワンプレイ400円よ。おまけにプレイするには別売りのカードも買わなくちゃいけないなんて。
Card games especially, if you get addicted to one of them, you could easily blow almost 1,000,000 yen. But if you're good at buying and reselling cards, you could make some good money on the internet.
学生の私たちには贅沢すぎる遊びね。
I bet it doesn't come to arcades much. Well, to her, seeing places like this where you have to drop cash to have fun are probably a new experience. Do you play games much, Ayabe?
どう見える？
Not at all. Answer yes or no, please.
ゲームはリナの家に行った時以外ほとんど触ることはないわね。家にも一応古いゲーム機が置いてあるけど特にやろうとも思わないし。
Well, Abe feels like the type that spends her time reading reference books. Far cry from the likes of us. But she does seem pretty smart, so I could see her being super good at games without even playing them at all.
あれそういえばあの子は
I think I know where she is. Point further inside the arcade. She's down there playing a rhythm game with a huge crowd surrounding her.
おおすっげーなんだこの子
A fucking pickup artist?
画面を見ずに全てパーフェクトおまけに最高レベルの曲を最速設定でプレイするとは
She's completely in sync with the song. She's hitting everything at the exact right time. Over the duration of the single song, hundreds of notes fall down, yet she manages to hit every single one effortlessly.
あれってゲームなの
Yep, it's the most simple and popular rhythm game out there. And if you're wondering how she can play without looking at the screen, that's because she's memorized all the songs.
どうもどうも。
She's entirely unconcerned to the point that she has time to look back towards the crowd and give a wave. Her form and style are so top-notch that even the girls in the vicinity are watching with awe.
よし、クリア。どうよ、腕は鈍ってないでしょ
Just no.
なんなのこの子
We're both creeped out.
何よ。
だってあなたボタンを押す手が人間とは思えなかったわよ
There's also the fact that you memorized all the songs right down to the note sequences.
そうね。私くらいのレベルになるとそれくらい当然よ。あとは画面をいちいち見ていなくても余裕ね。コンボもパーフェクトのまま最後までつなげられるし。
Sickening.
近寄らないでくれる
もう、なんなのよさっきからあんたたち。
A giant invisible wall exists between ordinary people and those who play rhythm games. And even amongst those who play those games, I'm positive Mochizuki is somewhat of a godlike figure. For people not in the rhythm game scene, like me and Ayabe, there's something scary and inhuman about people who are insanely good at rhythm games. Well, it's not a new feeling.
ムカつくわ。あんただってハイパーで音符4倍速できるじゃない。
Well, if you want to be a game connoisseur, you kind of have to be at least that good.
二人とも私に近寄らないでくれる
Ayabe takes a few steps back from me this time. What the hell, Ayabe? Don't lump me in with her!
なんかゲームセンターって恐ろしいところねだってあなたたちみたいな人間離れした生き物が当たり前のような顔して徘徊しているんだもの
ゲーマーなんてみんなこんなもんよ。
Agreed, though you're a little on the crazy end. I mean, you even competed at the national level.
それは言わないでよ。ちょっと恥ずかしいんだから。
What's more, she took home first place 2 years ago. I seem to remember the internet being on a complete frenzy over the fact that a girl won.
それよりまひろ、あんたも何かプレイしなさいよ。せっかく来たんだから。
じゃああれホッケーのやつなら
Over there, Rocky, are we? Right then, bring it on, ladies. If I win, you gotta buy me a drink.
へえ、そんなこと言っていいの？私本気出すわよ。
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Thus begins my match versus the two of them. Ha ha ha! So now you got weak sauce!
女子相手に大人げないわね
1点も取れないなんて。
Is Yeriki gonna show up and just absolutely fucking wipe him out? Reflexes are everything in air hockey. It's only natural that the pair of them would be crushed under my prowess. They'd have to be in perfect harmony to even stand a chance. There's gonna be an easy win! I'm invincible at this game! Booyah! 68 points, baby! What's wrong? How come you aren't saying anything back? Embarrassed you can't even beat me in a 2-on-1?
うぜえ。
See, she seems extremely pissed.
リアルファイトで決着つけましょう
Like, all I can imagine is her just like holding like the thing you use for hitting the puck. Just wanna fucking go. Wait! Wait! It's not the answer! You'll kill me!
だいたい卑怯なのよ。なんであんた両手使ってるわけ？
I shouldn't, I am on my own. Oh, he's being a pussy.
よくないわよ。私たちだってそれぞれ片手でやってるんだから、そこは。
そうよ。
Whoops.
片手でやったら後でこの子のブラのサイズ教えてあげる。
Like he just immediately chucks one away.
ちょっと真宙、あんた何言ってるのよ。
Well, you know, Ayabe. You think I'd be swayed for something like that?
とか言いつつ、あんたも片手でやろうとしてるんだよ。
Sadly, my mind works this way when I'm a guy. Wait, why am I trying to figure out how big Mochizuki's tits are?
ほら、あなたがエロい目で見るから怯えてるわよ。
そんなわけないでしょ。
For better or worse, Mochizuki is like an open book at times like this. Her reactions are so innocent and cute, it's hard to judge Ayabe for wanting to tease her so much. Turn up the goddamn fan. Holy cow, I feel like I could sleep for a whole 2 days. My body is seeking repose. Guess I'd better go ahead and get to sleep. Good night. So we're not even gonna find out. So we're not even gonna find out. So yeah, like basically you could just like waste 20. I could basically just waste 20 days now.
水泳部の先輩が呼んでるんだけど。
Oh yeah, nice. More Hiragi. No clue. Come to think of it, I haven't seen her at all today. School's about to start in a little bit, and Hiragi's seat's still empty. Maybe she slept in. Wait, hold on a second. She's on the swim team, so wouldn't she have morning practice with them? Does the swim team have morning practice? Maybe she's at the pool.
柊さんっていつも朝練出てるの？
Don't ask me. I don't know either. Seems like I've been deemed the go-to person for anything related to Hiragi in this new term. Somehow, for the simple fact that I'm actually able to hold a normal conversation with her. I mean, heck, just as approaches me like the girl just now did whenever it's something concerning Hiragi. It feels a bit weird, to be honest.
お前、最近柊の連絡窓口見たくなってないか?
You know, I was just thinking that exact same thing. You were kind of slow. Well, it doesn't bother me really, so I don't mind. But what does she think about it?
よーし、お前ら席につけ。ホームルーム始めるぞ。
Justice enters the classroom full of spirit. Thus began another school day. Like, huh? Hey, Kyosuke! Where the fuck is Hiragi? Why are you asking me? Alright, break time, baby! Our boarding class is now over, so naturally my excitement goes through the roof. Alright then, where do I go? Yuzuyu, of course. Oh. Spot Hiragi up ahead of me. Just go say hi, we know all of this.
何か用事か?
Ask me about my private life. Yes. Got any questions about my private life, Hiragi?
プライベートね。例えば、
I know.
どんなことを質問してもいいの？
Whoops. Well, nothing too personal. Maybe just what my favorite manga is, or what I do first thing in the morning after getting up.
そういえばあんたってたまに遅刻してきたりするけど、夜更かししてんの？
Why, yes, I do. Thank you for asking. I'll read manga or play games late into the night a lot.
ああ、夜型っぽい気がしてたけど、やっぱりそうだったんだ。じゃあいつもあんたって何時に寝てんの？
Never slept a minute in my life. at midnight. Which is roughly the time where I usually go to bed, when I have seminars, that is. Normally at midnight. Staying up any later than that usually screws me over next morning.
でも夜更かしするときはするんだろ？
Yeah, but I do try to limit that to strictly weekends.
そういうのをちゃんと考えたりするんだ。
Yeah, kinda. I feel bad for my mom when I don't get up in time for breakfast, and if I don't have breakfast, I'm starving until lunch.
だったら早弁すればいいじゃん。放課後遅くまで遊んでるってわけでもないでしょ？
Well, yeah, but I'll still be hungry waiting for dinner. This is why I try to make a habit out of going to bed at midnight.
失敗あってこその今ってことね。偉いじゃん。
Whoops. Ask me about my signature move. Wanna know about my signature move, Hiragi? I'm willing to spill all the secrets for you. That's not the game, that's OBS.
なんでそんな上から目線なわけ？それで私が全く興味なかったらどう
Is he gonna say he'll cry? Then I'll just whine and beg until you listen.
うわー、お前ってすごい厄介だね。
Now you have no choice but to listen!
まあ別にいいけどさ、その得意技ってすごいの？
Actually, it might not classify as a signature move, but it's still pretty amazing.
なんだよもう。じゃあ得意技教えて。あったらでいいから。
I can bust a nut. Oh, wow, oh, whoops. I can bust a nut with anything in 2 minutes flat. I can bust a nut with anything in 2 minutes flat. I think I'm probably one of those very few guys who can do that.
よくわかんないけど、すごいことなの？
Well, Hiraki, you need a vivid imagination for this.
でも妄想だけで満たせられるもんなの？
It takes years of training before you can properly relieve yourself based on pure imagination. I've already reached that level and beyond.
なんか仙人みたいね。でもそれで調子悪くなったりしないの？
Well, lots of zinc too. Otherwise, it won't work very well.
おかずなしで調子悪くならないってすごいわね。
She has no idea what busting a nut means. You can be a pretty crazy person, you know, Hiragi.
そうかな。なんか文句あるか？
Now we've already know all this. It's fine lunch break! Alright, what should I eat today?
おーい、今日は学食行こうぜ。
Sure thing, I guess you're paying.
なんでだよ。
Well, my friend, you happen to owe me quite a bit of money. Come on, Momo.
行く。
俺は
Whoops.
もちょもちょもちょぴー
Oh, Mochopi's still around. Oh, our group's gotten kind of big today. Might have a bit of trouble finding a table with enough empty seats for all of us. Oh, would you look at that? There's a table with enough seats for all of us.
2年になって調子はどうよ？
調子？
Girlfriends. Let's talk about girlfriends. If we're talking about like bowel movements, no problems there. It's like a good, nice debris flow every evening.
やめてよ、今日僕カレーなのに。
We must be talking about our social lives, which naturally includes the girls, but the only thing I can really say on that front is that I'm working on it. I know what you're expecting this early on. I mean, girls aren't just gonna come flock to us like birds.
はぁ？なんだよお前ら、全然分かってないのな。いわゆる1軍、2軍、3軍。お前らどこに潜り込めそうかって話だよ。
What are these teams you're talking about?
お前アホか。俺たち野球なんてしてねえよ。
そうだよ、意味わかんないよ。
All of us tilt our heads in puzzlement. There's always that one guy in your class that randomly starts rambling on all smug without giving any sort of explanation. Always.
じゃあ説明してやるよ。自分たちが普段属するクラス内のグループだよ。例えば1軍はぶっちゃけリア充の巣窟だ。可愛い女子がたくさんいて、その女子と話す男子も各種運動部の主将とかが定番だ。
Holy shit, there's a group like that.
ああ、俺はなんとなく理解できたぞ。その一軍にいる女子って吹奏楽部の連中とかそんなんだろ。
そうそう、よくわかってるじゃん。一軍は男女ともにコミュニケーション能力が高いやつが多いな。
じゃあ僕たち絶対に一軍じゃないね。
Momo, man, do you not feel depressed shouting that out so blithely?
続いて2軍は1軍に惜しくも入れなかった半端者たちだ。まあぶっちゃけ普通みたいな。学校行事でも特に活躍することなく、テストの成績も中間あたりにいるイメージだな。
あははは。じゃあ俺二軍でもねえじゃん。テストボロボロだもん。マチョッピー。
So I guess all we're left with is Team C, huh? Which means in other words, Team C is comprised of the people lowest on the ladder.
あ、 あとは言わなくてもわかると思うが、三軍はまさに地獄だな。決まった同士の者たちしか話さないし話せない。基本的にオタクの連中はみんなここに自然と集まる。ま、俺のことなんだけどな。
僕もだよ。
That also be me. Now that I learned about these social rankings, I'm itching to know where I fall in our class. What's with the C anyways? Feels like it's screaming cuck to me. Fucking hell, I don't want to be a cuck! Just don't fucking go there, game. Not even as a joke. No.
ちなみに三軍は一軍からいじめられやすいぞ。いじられキャラとして定着するやつも多いな。
As a bro, I couldn't be happier, Genki. I finally found a place you can fit in. You finally found a place you can fit in with your nice fellow members of Team C.
やめろ。俺は少しでも抗って2軍に潜り込みたいぞ。
When it comes to one social life, the most important thing is the image of you your peers have. Honest to God, if I had to sort in the main character, he does seem more like B material than C. Like, it does seem to be able to talk relatively well with strangers. The way you usually act and conduct yourself, starting with how you greet others and your ability to take action when action is warranted, are directly correlated to the level of trust others place in you. You know, these A team and C team terms just don't sit right with me. I mean, if you go by that, just being labeled as C team, guys, that means our school life is doomed to end in disappointment and regret.
そうなんだよ。だから俺は2年になって調子はどうだって聞いたんだ。新しいクラスになってから基本的にその手のポジション取りは最初の一月が重要だから、せっせと裏で工作してポイント稼ごうと必死なやつも多いんだぜ。
He then proceeds to rank up the girls in our class. I hate to tell you, Jap, but you and I differ on a fundamental level as men. Alright, Genki, listen up. From here on forward, we will be the D team.
はあ、三軍どころか一つ落ちてんじゃねえか。
But look at it this way. When you're at the bottom of the pack, you don't have a damn thing to lose. You just man up and do your thing.
おお、それなんかかっこいい。
Spending your days worrying and fretting over this social hierarchy is only something a fool would do. The way I see it, we just have to be like everyone else and do what we can from the position we're in. So I figure there's not much to worry about. Currently break time. Stroll, go. Yuzuyu. Spot Hiragi, say hello, hi, used to this,
Nani?
need something,
Nani
nothing, talk, do something, smile at her. They say good fortune comes to those who smile, but how much do you gotta smile to get that good fortune?
どの程度っていうより笑うことに意味があるんじゃないの？笑顔は大事っていうかさ。
Then I guess sarcastic smiles are out, so are some sneering smiles too.
笑いっていうキーワードでいきなりその2つを挙げるお前って。
That's just some obvious examples of smiles that be out. So, do you think a beaming smile or a casual smile would be better?
そこはやっぱり大笑いの方がいいんじゃない？よくわかんないけどさ。
Guess I'll just look it up.
どうした？下痢か？ならトイレ行ってこいよ。
I don't have to, okay? I don't have to shit, okay? I don't have to shit, okay? What about smiling screams diarrhea to you? If I had that, I'd be frowning!
ほら、諦めた瞬間って悟りを開くような顔するって言うじゃん？そんな顔してたからさ。
Don't say that! That's the fucking face of despair!
でもなんで微笑んだんだ？なんか思い出し笑いでもしたの？
You could say that.
あ、今なんか隠してるだろ。変な間があったぞ。
Just your imagination. Well, anyhow, this conversation's over. Let's merely move on to the next one.
絶対なんか隠してるって。あからさますぎるだろ。教えろよ。
Hobbies. Made a card for the quiz game in the arcade, so I'm ready for action.
ゲームするのにわざ
さカード作らないといけないの？
Nah, it's not required to play. But it gives you your results and percentage of correct answers, so it's a really good motivation tool.
それっておかしくない？
Ah! Ah! I saw something flying in the air and wanted to hit it, but it just kind of like hit the microphone, like the big one next to me with my finger, just like flown suck. It's just, Is it? I don't see anything weird about it.
だってさ、別にモチベーションとかその場だけでよくない？ゲームするのにお金が必要で、カードにもお金必要なの？おかしくない？
Might have a point there, Hiragi. Having a card does make you want to play it more.
かなり面白い特典とかあるなら別だけど、別にクイズの種類が増えるわけでもないでしょ？それなのにカードをわざわざ作るのってどうなの？
Yeah, rankings really only good for stroking your ego. And at the end of the day, there'll always be someone better.
頂点に立つためにやり込む人のことを廃人って言うんだよな。そこまでやらないで、自分が楽しいって思える範囲で楽しめればいいんじゃない？
True, I'm with you. Quiz games are all memory-based anyway. I think I'll try to enjoy it more leisurely.
複数人でワイワイしながら遊べれば楽しいかもね。
Pretty shitty person. Guess.
なんか
Wrong. Nice, nice. Shit. I'm like really hungry for some odd reason. And it's a minute walk to the nearest convenience store. If I go around in the fridge I think there should be some leftovers from dinner. Nah, I'd better sleep. Mom has work tomorrow, so I don't want to be making noises late at night. I can just eat an extra large breakfast tomorrow morning. Good night. Number of times you can act, 20. Christ, my stomach's gonna burst. Had a bit too much for breakfast, to say the least. In addition to the leftovers of yesterday's dinner, I also had 2 toasts, great burdock salad, plus ham and eggs. On top of that, I also had 2 cups of instant miso soup. Woke up earlier than usual this morning and was just absent-mindedly eating while watching TV. Fuck, now I'm sleepy first thing in the morning because I ate so damn much. I look lame as shit at school. I decided to become slightly more conscious of how my peers see me. I'm now washing my face extra thoroughly in the mornings, and I iron my school uniform pants whenever I find a wrinkle. I'm really going the extra mile. Not because I want a girlfriend, I want that popular life. But regardless of the underlying reason for that change, my life has undoubtedly improved. When it comes down to it, you just have to steadily put in effort with the little things if you want to find yourself a girlfriend. Man, what the hell? Why didn't I start doing this last year? Well, there's no point crying over it now. And it was another school day like usual. Break time, boring as hell, where go? Actually, you know what? We might as well just try to figure out, should we? Coin toss. Heads, go for it. Tails, don't go for it. Alright then, hold on. Display capture and... Heads, we go for it. I'm walking around aimlessly, pointlessly fiddling with my cell phone. I've literally grown this bad habit of pulling out my phone and doing random shit with it when I have nothing else to do. Myriad of information like news and weather all easily available in a pocket-sized device. Hell, I even got access to porn sites. The bookmarks are bad, to the point where I can't possibly show them to anyone. Yeah. 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 That's bad. That's pretty bad. I mean, Mahjong Soul is fine. Mahjong Soul is perfectly okay. Like, that's like one of the few that are... Actually, there's a big bunch of manga. It's not... You may be an inexperienced couple, but it's like is an extremely good manga, by the way. Read it. Anyways. If I type M in the search bar at the top, the first suggestion is Money Shot. C comes up with Cowgirl. Like it's just your regular everyday search. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Every other male in the nation has similar auto-suggestions on their phones. C gives me Persona 5 Royal Fusion Calculator. And then Crescentia. Then Corruption of Champions too. Heh. Then E.C.M. So I guess there's quite a bit of porn there. What's M though? MeWe. Oh, then two Mugen videos. Okay. We're gonna start that one. I tell myself that it's true and believe it wholeheartedly. Oh, interestingly enough, my first suggestion for P isn't pussy, it's actually penis. What's P for me? Pages. Just pages. Proxer. Different pages on different sites. Like, this is page 1, this is page 2, this is the post 1, this is post 2. Actually kind of surprising. Anyways.
沢渡さん、ちょっといい？聞きたいことがあるんだけど。
Someone walks right past me. Was I just imagining things, or did something smell really good?
来週3年だけ原告の小テストあるでしょ？それでちょっと沢渡さんにいろいろと話を聞きたくて。あ、ちょっと待って、私も。
I see 3 girls in front of me. They keep mentioning third years, since they keep mentioning third years, I'm guessing they're upperclassmen. Out of the 3 of them, one in particular draws my attention. Her gorgeous long black hair is mesmerizing. Savatari. Her name seems oddly familiar. That's her! Remember this fashion magazine these girls in my class were going nuts about? She was the girl featured in the street fashion section. Savatari-senpai. What was her first name? I can't really remember. Yeah, I feel like it started with a me or something. Me. That just sound like some spastic kid going me. The 3 of them left. I naturally can't just go up and talk to them, but I feel like this strongly curious. But I feel this strong curiosity gnawing at me. She's pretty attractive from the photo I saw. I know literally nobody in her grade level. The world of the third years is like an alternate dimension to me. Actually, there are only like upperclassmen without and no underclassmen. Huh. Usually there's always like one upper class and one underclassman. Except for Chrono Clock, that only had underclassmen. Oh well. I only lament this fact more and more as I think about her. Which for some strange reason only fuels my growing interest in her. Like, the thing is, like, you heard about her, but you've not, only ever seen her from behind. From what it seems like you couldn't see her face in the in the magazine for some reason. Like, that would be hella intriguing. Lunch break is finally upon us. I didn't bring anything today, so I guess I'll shuffle over to the school cafeteria. Or maybe I could go buy a sandwich at the school store.
これ見てくれよ。これからの時代、男も育児ができなきゃダメらしい。
What? Child rearing? Following that, Genki showed me a parenting magazine he brought with him. Wait a sec. What the hell happened to make you read something like that?
今は主婦って言葉もたまに聞くくらいだしね。
The way of the house husband.
結婚した後も共働きが一般的っぽいし、確かにこういう知識は必要かも。
だろ？おまけに家事もできるようになれば完璧だ。だから俺、テレビで育児パパはモテるって特集見てからいろいろと勉強してよ。
わ
え？
わ
なんなんだよ。
Well, since you went and studied up on these things, I thought I'd test you. I decided to become an adult baby and test Genki's child rearing skills all throughout today's lunch break. Why would you do that? No! Wow.
なんなんだよさっきから。お前いい加減日本語喋れよ。
Okay, minus 50 points.
はあ？
I'm pretending to be your baby so I can test your child rearing skills. Be glad.
意味わかんねえよ。つうかお前そのなりで赤ちゃんとか無理ありすぎだろ。
Wow.
あらあら、かわいい赤ちゃんね。
ねえねえ、生後何ヶ月？
I like how two of them are instantly in for this. And where the fuck did she even come from?
お前らも何ノリノリで付き合ってんだよ。
Babies convey their needs and wants through crying. First and foremost, you need to understand what I'm trying to convey through the way I cry and the reactions I show. Wah. Wah wah.
なんだようるせえな。いちいち袖引っ張ってくんな。
お昼だし普通にお腹が空いてるんじゃない？
そうね、その線が濃厚ね。
Wah.
はあ、腹減ってんの？つうかお前さっきからおぎゃーしか言わないじゃん。それで俺に別れて無理あんだろ。
Yo, bitch boy, treat me like to katsukuri and udon.
都合のいい時だけ喋ってんじゃね
え。What the? Yo, bitch boy, treat me to katsukuri and udon. The way he's shouting so much, yeah, I can't see him being a decent father in the future. Guess I gotta mark off another 50 points.
大体な、俺がお前の親って設定なら俺にも相方が必要だと思うんだが。
じゃあ僕がお母さん役やってあげるよ。
やめろー。遊びでもせめて上司よこせ上司。
Well, someone here shares fussy here, but alright, I'll decide all the little details on our little scenario for you. My name is Yamada DiCaprio. I'm half Japanese and half something.
どっかの外人って誰だよ。
超アバウトね。
Also, I'm only 5 months old, but my motor functions are developed enough so I'm already able to run around my room on 2 legs. Oh, and my bio reads that I'm a prodigy, already able to count simple numbers. TV channels are already calling for interviews and coverage. I'm pretty much the star of the town. I'm a super baby with 3 different diaper companies already planning commercials starring me.
俺の架空の嫁さんは外人なのか？
It's Mochopi.
こいつお前の子でもあるんだぞ。少しは世話していけ。
Wow, he's just shoving all the duties on his poor wife. And that's another big no-no. Another 50 points off.
赤ちゃんって好奇心旺盛なはずよね。この赤ちゃんは一体何に反応するのかしら。
Wow.
ナチュラルにスカートめくろうとしないでくれる？
Holy shit, this toddler's powers are amazing. Gained a feeling that Also, let me do some physical banter slides as long as I don't go too far.
その年から何女子のスカートに興味持ってるんだお前。さてはあれだな。お前の将来は俺をも超えるスーパーエロ野郎に。
なるほど。さすがは元気の息子だね。
納得だわ。
今俺は理解した。赤ん坊ができると周囲はみんな子供の味方をするような気が。よくぞ理解した。
Justice showing up again.
結婚生活なんて子供ができたら嫁さんは急に冷たくなるもんだぞ。
What the fuck is happening?
おお、ここで本物のパパが。
先生、それ冗談抜きで結構マジ。ああ、マジもマジだ、大マジだ。部屋なんて埃一つ落ちようものならヒステリックに叫ばれるぞ。部屋は常に清潔に保ち、仕事から帰ったらまず速攻で風呂に入れと怒鳴られる。赤ん坊は少しくらいばい菌と触れ合ってた方がいいのによ。じゃないと全然免疫力つかないっての。
I mean, that is actually right, yeah. Child rearing seems to have its fair share of difficulties too. Though, I honestly feel like Justice's situations differs a slight bit from that of other families.
ほら、クソガキ、飯食いに行くぞ。
Wow! I receive a light kick from Genki. How could he be so cruel? What the hell, Genki? That's domestic violence!
ドメスティックバイオレンスね。
Yeah, that's the one!
一つ教えてやろう。貴様が本当に俺の息子なら、今の蹴りくらい瞬時に避けられるはず。
いや、無理でしょ。だって生後5ヶ月だよ。
そうね。普通なら立つのも無理ね。
うるせえ！俺は厳しい親父だ。息子にも子供のうちから体罰でもって上下関係を分からせてやる。
うわー、最悪だ。
だからお前モテないんだぞ。うるせえ！分かってるってそんなこと。
So he would even raise his hand against this poor baby. Me, aka me. Huh. That makes things simple. I counterattack with all I've got.
ほら来いよ。
All I can imagine is just him trying to kick him again. He just fucking dodges, fucking punches him in the goddamn solar plexus. I bury a flying kick into this pit. A fucking flying kick! I bury a flying kick in the pit of his stomach and throw his chin a straight right hook. Call yourself my father, filthy cur!
こんな強い赤ん坊なんているわけないだろ。
Genki seems like the kind of father who'd abuse his son so much that the son goes off the rails eventually and starts beating him up. In that case, I suppose his future wife needs to have a decent amount of grit.
親父パンチ！
Ow! Don't hit me in all seriousness, dude!
もう何がなんだか。
この二人って本当に子供ね。
I then stopped playing house so that we could finally eat lunch. We both swore to ourselves that despite our fooling around in these practice sessions, we would become good fathers in the future. Let's currently break down between classes. I have a bit of a habit. Stroll with the phone. And no, that's probably afternoon, I mean. Blah. Talking is hard, okay? Shut the fuck up. Oh, we can't go for her, even. Yuzuyu! Yay! Oh. Spot Hiragi ahead of me. Should go say hi. Hey, Hiragi!
なんかもう慣れてきたな。で、何か用事か？
Nah, nothing particular. Forgot that we basically already had these, pets. Do you like insects? Do you like insects?
昆虫？好きなものは好きって感じね。見た目でアウトなやつとかいるでしょ。そういうのは無理。
I mean like spiders and stuff, I had those too.
でもクモって
節足動物って言って虫には分類されてないのよね。私もクモは無理。
Whoops. So spiders are animals. Learn something new every day.
見た目じゃ動物か虫かなんて分かりっこないわよね。
So what kind of insects do you like?
カブトムシとかクワガタは好き。
Do you like praying mantises? Oh, okay. Yeah, I do like praying mantises. The poses they make are kind of scary, but I think they're pretty cool, like stag beetles.
カマキリか。手で触るのは痛そうだよね。
Not necessarily. You just gotta make sure it doesn't attack you.
あのカマすっごい切れそうよね。捕まえるのも命がけね。
They're not as sharp as you're thinking, I promise. Their princes are more rugged, so they can catch their prey.
ああ、そうなんだ。でもあのフォルムはかっこいいわよね。
They'd be frightening if they were our size, but I think they're one of those cool bugs, kind of like stag beetles.
でもやっぱ触るのはやっぱり怖いから見てるだけでいいかも。
Pets. Let's not talk about reptiles. Do you think it's kind of difficult to keep tropical fish? Don't you think it's kind of difficult to keep tropical fish? Pretty sure you have to get like special tanks and then all this equipment and stuff.
熱帯魚って綺麗だけどすごく繊細な生き物だから育てるのは大変なのよね。
What kind of things are we talking about with the environment?
これは金魚とかにも言えるんだけど、塩素を抜いた水を使わなきゃいけなかったり、水温が少し違うだけでも死んじゃうからすごくデリケートなんだよ。
As you for you. Remind me I love you, Hiragi.
私？なんで熱帯魚が私みたいなのよ。
Seem like a pretty sensitive person yourself, from my observations.
なんで私がデリケートなんだよ。デリケートとは全然かけ離れてるだろ。
Really? Doesn't seem like that to me. Also, you probably shouldn't say that about yourself. You're a lot more sensitive than you think, Hiragi. Oh, and just for clarification, I mean that as a compliment.
そんな風に言われたってどういう部分がそうだとかわかんねえよ。でも
Whoops.
一応デリケートだっていう部分これから考えてみる。
You can be a pretty chatty person. What's wrong with that? Complimenting pretty well. I was having trouble falling asleep tonight, so here I am now trying to engage myself in a pointless fantasy. If by some chance we lived in a world where one could simply buy a girlfriend at a convenience store, well, yeah, that'd be pretty problematic in various human rights sorts of ways. I guess there's really just no other way but to wait for androids to start looking like real people. Even if those were to cost millions of yen per unit, I think I would save up money and get myself one in the event that I'm still single at that point. Well, it's only worst case scenario. I gotta try and do what I can now. Good night. Can't act today, apparently. It is Saturday, makes sense, I suppose.
それじゃあ今から私郵便局行ってくるから。
Okay, guess I'll wander around while I wait. It's the weekend. With nothing better to do, I decided to come shopping with my mom. We're having mapo tofu? Don't you mean like mapo tofu for dinner tonight? I'm pretty hyped.
もうたっくんったらこんなところで興奮しすぎ。
おっしゃー、今からラブホ行こうぜ。
Why am I not surprised? It's the weekend, so consequently this place is littered with couples. It's so infuriating, I might just kill someone. But how does he just casually suggest they go fucking hotel? What the fuck?! I still have much to learn about the ways of the world, it seems. Even if that was me talking to my girlfriend, for example, I'd be able to say something like that.
うるさいって言ってんだろ。もうあっち行けよ。マジでぶっ殺すぞ。
Oh, Hiragi! Oh? Hear an all too familiar voice yelling out. Why not go say hello? Hey there, Hiragi!
なんだお前か。
Wait! Don't you think you should at least check who the person is before attacking? What are you doing? Kinda silly to think you won't get hit on by a guy or two when you're sitting alone on a bench at the station.
めんどい。それじゃあ公園でも行くかな。
Her expression is full of glum. Odd, where's all her energy gone today? What are you out doing today? Shopping?
泳いでた。午前中はずっと市民プールで。
Whoops. Ah,
今日は部活が休みだったから、泳ごうと思ったらあそこに行くしかないんだ。ただ、
I really do like that outfit though. But? You were hit on?
なんでもない。お前には関係のないことだし。
Wait. Saying that only got me more interested. You don't seem to be waiting for anyone, so what, are you just out here for no reason?
家に入れ
Oh,
な
her,
いんだよ。
she got pickpocketed. Huh?
私がプールに行っている間、両親が弟連れて親戚の家に出かけたらしくて。車もなかったし、弟にメールしたら帰りは遅くなるって言うからさ。
Wait, did you forget your house key?
さあ、窓を割って入るわけにもいかないし。それでちょっと、こうして街中うろうろしてたんだ。
Yeesh, that's rough. I've experienced this situation countless times before. I would always just go to Genki's house, kill time at the arcade, but yeah, I guess he can't do anything like that. If the window's a no-go, I guess you're gonna have to dig a tunnel.
無理に決まってるだろ。
Could just go to a diner and chill.
今持ち合わせが少ない。
Right, so you're royally screwed.
まあね。
Feels so bad for her. Part of me considers lending her some money. But this girl's stubborn to a fault, so I know she'd refuse. I know they said they'd be home late, but how late are we talking here?
夜の8時には帰ってくるらしい。
Man, that is a long time away. Maybe I should go to the arcade with her. I don't have a ton of money on me right now, so we won't be able to kill time there for long. I'd withdraw some from my bank account if I could, but my car's at home at my desk. Hey, wanna come over and hang out at my place until your parents get back?
お前、いきなり何言ってんだよ。
Look here, my mom will be around, don't fucking worry. Okay, I know what you're thinking, but just calm down!
何考えてんだ。そんなことできるわけないだろ。だいたい、私は女で、そっちは男で、その...
Hideki suddenly starts acting bashful. Well, I can't blame her, we're both in high school, so there's a lot of reasons to be wary. Well, there's a bit of a relief. You actually see me as a member of the opposite sex.
はぁ？うぬぼれんな。何気持ち悪いこと言ってるんだお前。
Okay, I'm very sorry. I'm at the point where Hideki's yelling doesn't even faze me anymore. Just don't find it annoying, really. I can tease her about it, which puts me in a pretty good mood. And plus, this girl is stupidly cute when she smiles. I didn't really realize it until last time when we went to the arcade together. She's usually so angry and prickly at any given moment, but that smile of hers really does a number on me.
何人のことチロチロ見てんだよ。お前今絶対エロいこと考えてんだろ。
Yes, that nasty perverted smile. Wait, why do you think that?
絶対今変なこと考えてる。私にはわかるんだ。きっとこれから心身ともに弱った私を汚い部屋に押し込んで、散々服の上から私の体をもてあそんだ挙句、最後は下着を全部脱がさないまま、あんなことやこんなことを。
This girl got quite the vivid imagination. Also, that blush though. Stop that! This is way too graphic! What the hell?
だって男はみんなエロの塊じゃん。そんなの信用しろっていう方が無茶だろ。
Come on, please.
絶対無理。というか、お前はなんでそんなに余裕そうなんだよ。
Guess you might chalk it up to an experience gap.
うわ、超モテない男がなんか言ってる。
Hey, that was uncalled for. That hurts, you know, Hiragi.
とにかく、お前の世話になんて絶対にならない。
Jeez, you don't need to get so mad.
だって、 迷惑かけることになるし。
Yeah, I thought that might be the reason. Should have just said it from the start instead of snapping at me. You can be a real pain to deal with sometimes. That's why you're alone at school.
うるさい。説教なら今は聞きたくないんだけど。
あらあらあら
My mom's returned. Oh no.
こんにちは。どうも、はじめまして。ねえ、あんた。この子、彼女それとも、愛人
Excuse me, what? Why does she just kind of assume that her son just kind of like got like one flower on each shoulder, you know, if you know what I say. I guess you can say she's my pet.
あらあら、かわいいペットちゃんね。
そんなわけないだろ。誰だよあんた。
ごめんなさい。旗から見ていてすごく二人が仲良さそうだったからつい。
She's a friend of mine, Mom. Basically, the long story short is she's locked out of her house for the day.
母ちゃん
I guess Hirugi hadn't expected that. She looks pretty flabbergasted.
入れない？お家の人は？
They're out and won't be back till night. Won't be back till nighttime. What the fuck was that? Also, I forgot that I have beer. I guess I'll up one of them. Actually, hold on. Let me just like go back here because I do need some kind of CG, and you know I didn't get a CG last time, so I do need something.
脱がさないままあんなことやこんなことを。
We get it.
あら、それじゃあどうするの？
それは素直に親が帰ってくるまでこの辺りで時間を潰そうと。
I thought you said you didn't have money.
あなた、お名前は？
柊です。
Whoops. Hold on, did you actually say Yuzuyu there?
柊ゆずゆ。
Ah,
そう、柊さんね。よかったらお家の電話番号と、それとできればご両親の携帯の番号教えてもらえる？
なんで？
guess that's that. My mom isn't one to just sit on the sidelines in a situation like this. Even if the other person doesn't want her to, she'll do something about it. Plus, there's a high school girl here and one of my friends.
ほら、行きましょう。
Give it up.
マジかよ。
My mom is too kind-hearted to just say goodbye and let her be on her way.
さあさあ、自分の家だと思ってくつろいでちょうだい。
お邪魔します。
Hiruki timidly steps foot into my house. Her back is so stiff and straight, it's kind of funny. You nervous?
当たり前だろ。私こういうこと初めてだし。
Wow, really?
違う。男子以前にクラスメートの家に上がるのも初めて。
Are you serious? But man, that means I've taken your first time, Hirugi.
やめろ。そんな言い方したら誤解されるだろうが。
Normally she'd send a kick or punch flying my way, but I guess she wouldn't have the mental composure right now to do that. I wonder if I'll be this nervous when I eventually go to a girl's house. Well, here's my room. Sorry, I know it's a little cramped.
へえ、ここが。
Hiruki's eyes wander around my room, brimming with curiosity. Might be her first time seeing an apartment room too. She's really interested in what's going on outside the window.
ここ何階だっけ？
The 8th.
やっぱりこうしてみると高いな。
Want to try jumping down?
怖いこと言うなよ。
You never know, it might feel good.
だったらお前が先に飛んでみろよ。
Even if she is tense, she never misses an opportunity to shut down my jokes. I wonder if she's just loud at home too.
柊さん、こいつの秘蔵エロコレクションは机の引き出しの中だから。引き出しの底が二重になってるの。 ちなみにベッドの下のエロボックスをフェイクよ。
Mom, stop! Hyuga clearly doesn't know how to respond. I'm at least somewhat interested in Hiragi as a girl, so I really wish my mom would stop ruining my chances.
そうだ、お腹減ってない？何か作ってあげましょうか。
私のことは全然気にしないでください。お昼はおにぎり食べたから、あまりお腹は減ってないし。
Rumbling stomach in 3, 2, 1. Or not.
本当？変な遠慮なんてしちゃダメよ。あなたはお客さんなんだから。そうだ、せっかくだからケーキでも焼いてあげましょうか。ちょっと待ってて。
悪いです。本当に私にはお構いなく。
ダメよ。女の子はちょっとわがままなくらいがちょうどいいんだから。ほらあんた、ケーキ焼けるまでちゃんと彼女のこと接待してあげなさい。
I know. It's a rare opportunity, and I'm looking forward to what we're gonna do. My room has no shortage of things to do, be it games, manga, or whatever.
それとこいつに変なことされそうになったら悲鳴を上げてちょうだいね。そうしたらすぐに私が飛んできて助けてあげるから。ちなみに同意のもとだったら私も野暮な真似しないから安心してちょうだい。いえ、その時は確実に悲鳴を上げるので全力で助けてください。
It was shaping up to be quite the interesting day for me and Hiragi. Alright then, what do you want to do? We could play a game, or maybe watch a DVD. Though, just a forewarning, I basically only have anime stuff. Hey, why are you cuddling up in the corner?
しない。
Huh?
絶対にエッチなことしない。
I won't. You don't need. I don't know why you're so on guard. Have a bit more faith in me.
そんなの無理。
After saying that, she goes back to her corner. Shit, what the hell? Or joking aside, is your faith in me really that low? Come on, don't be a party pooper. You're here for a while, so let's do something fun. And I promise you I won't try anything weird.
本当に？
Yeah.
絶対？
That's what I said now. If you can't find it in yourself to trust me, would it work better if I were tied up or something?
わかった。じゃあ何か縛るものちょうだい。
What the fuck? I was joking. You're really strange, you know that?
何が？
Actually, never mind. Any other day, and this girl would be screaming and yelling at me. But right now, she's blushing hard and pushing down her skirt. It's almost like she forgot how she's meant to act. Shit! Heart's beating like a fucking hammer right now. I'm in my room alone with a girl. This has never happened before. At least not since Himari and I were kids. Anyway, what was that about earlier? You've never been to a friend's house? Well, you're free to look around. There's gotta be plenty of stuff in this room you don't have. Pull out a box of games along with some other stuff I think might be fun to play with. A bat and a glove. Yeah, probably not gonna be needed today. I don't imagine she plays baseball or even would want to.
ねえ、これ何？プラモデル？
Yeah, you ever see them on TV? Moving mech toys are all the rage among guys nowadays.
へえ、そうなんだ。でも私の弟こんなの持ってないけど。
She doesn't take her eyes off it for the entire time she talks. This girl takes an interest in very strange things. Are you gonna stare at that thing forever? I don't think it's that interesting. I have great taste in manga, if I do say so myself. Try reading something.
なんか絶対趣味悪そう。
The title of this one is Grandpa Squad. It's the harrowing tale of 26 super grandpas who band together to save an impoverished, desolate world. What? The first arc is about surgically enhanced grandpas fighting a holy crusade against the communist state. It's pretty representative of the work as a whole. Feel like you'd enjoy stuff with lots of battle scenes. Oh, and watch out for chapter 24. At the start, the first grandpa dies in a suicide bombing, and it'll definitely make you cry. You just fucking spoiled it!
GG が爆発して面白いとかお前頭湧きすぎだろ。
Say what you want. I'll have you know that the first 5 volumes of this have alone exceeded 5 million sales domestically.
他に何かないの？ GG が死なないやつがいい。
Let me think. It's basically only those rom-coms only guys enjoy, or some hardcore sports manga. If it's just a comedy with a ton of sex jokes, well, I'll be a dead man.
お、これ面白そう。犬のやつ。
You like dogs, huh? That one does have its fair share of sex jokes. In this manga, the protagonist is a pug, but this pug was born with some mutation that allows him to understand human speech. The main heroine is a Pomeranian, though, so Hiragi might like it. You can go ahead and read it if you want. Make yourself at home. I think I'm gonna play a game.
わかった。
I take out my portable and boot up the game I already have inside. Seems a bit more relaxed now, I think. She started reading the manga. 1 hour later. This is the base miscalculation. Hidagi is 100% relaxed now in a complete 180 personality shift. She's so immersed in the pug manga, she's just laying back on my bed reading it. However, this is not fucking good! Do I have to use this? I mean, I'm gonna censor it anyways if I use it as the thumbnail. You know what? I'm just gonna hope and pray that this manga has the delicacy and actually, like, move something over it. Yuki, damn it, you're being too careless! She's too into the story. She's not even laughing at any of the jokes. Fuck. I know I told you to make yourself at home, but you're being way too lax here. I can see the details of the lace perfectly. He's wearing a really cute pair of underwear. Odd considering her. Come to think of it, it's not too different from the pair she was wearing at the park that one time. I guess she's surprisingly fond of cute stuff. But if I said that, she'd deny it to hell and back. Still, this is a pretty dangerous situation. I probably should be careful. The question is, do I say anything? Honestly, don't say anything. Just, like, throw your cover on her. Like, hey, I can totally see your panties right now. How would that go? Horrible. She'll probably get pissed no matter what I do. Okay, if it's lose-lose, follow the horny path. Move around very slowly and so as to not attract any attention. Enjoying the wonderful view from every angle possible. Sorry, Hiragi, but I'm a man. Forgive me. Putting the shit in the wank bank for the night. Oh, thank you, God Almighty. I shall remember this blessing of thee for another 5 minutes.
ねえ、これ何巻まであるの？
Stare.
ねえってば。何見てるのよ。
Oh, sorry. Your underwear was so cute I just spaced out. Now that is a fucking glare. Hey, don't blame me on this. It's not my fault your panties were in plain view. No, I can't really blame her if I wanted to kill me.
変？
Huh?
私がこういうのを履いてちゃおかしいかって聞いてるの。
Oh no, it's perfectly normal.
じゃあ、許す。
Huh? She's not mad? Hiragi.
お前じゃなかったら全力で殴ってるところだからな。
After saying that, Hiragi turns around to sit on her back facing me. To sit with her back facing me. Still can't figure out why she didn't respond angrily. I'm completely dumbfounded.
はーい、ケーキ焼けたわよ。
Like mom just comes in. What's with this weird ass mood?
柊さんは紅茶がいい？
Whoops.
それじゃあ紅茶で。
了解。あんたは？
Give me tea too.
わかった。 今用意するからちょっと待ってて。
私やります。それくらいやらせてください。
Hideki barges out of the room, dragging the awkwardness from a second ago with her. My mom smiled happily at it, but as she ran off, I could see Hideki's ears were a bright shade of red.
今日はありがとうございました。
いいのよ。また来てね。
Once it got around that time, we received word that Hideki's parents had arrived home. Earlier, we ate dinner together, and after that, we spent the rest of the time watching TV with my mom.
あ、そうだ。これお土産に持って行って。今日作ったオレンジのパウンドケーキ。ご両親にもよろしくお伝えして。
はい。ありがとうございます。
それじゃあまた。気が向いたら遊びに来てね。私女の子はいつでも大歓迎だから。
Mom says goodbye to Hideki in an incredibly cheerful mood. It may have been a product of chance, but my mom really does seem happy that we have another girl here today. Sorry, my mom always wanted a daughter. She never stops going on about it. That's why she's so late today.
そうなんだ。
本当はこいつの彼女が来てくれるのが一番嬉しいんだけどね。ねえ、柊さん。うちの息子でよかったらどう？今は安くしておくけど。
I can give you a good offer if you want to buy him now. I will sell my son to slave labor immediately.
遠慮しておきます。
あらそう。残念ね。他に好きな人がいるなら、こいつを保険にしても問題なしよ。
Wait, I don't want to be insurance! Not wanting my mom to embarrass Hideki any further, I opened the front
気を
door.
つけて帰ってね。可愛い子はいつでも男に狙われる危険性があるんだから。
どうも、お邪魔しました。
Take care, Hideki.
今日は、あんたも、ありがとうね。
The moment Hideki thanks me, the loneliness starts to hit me. Shit, I'll see her tomorrow at school. What am I doing being such a goddamn pansy?
待った。あんたまさか柊さんを一人で返すつもり？
は？
いつ後ろから刺されるかわからない時代なのよ。それに今日はあんたが誘ったんだから、帰りもちゃんと自分で送っていきなさい。
Is my mom completely oblivious to how we feel, or is she more in tune with than either of us are? She said it all so matter-of-factly. Okay, I'll go with her.
ちょっと私は、別に。
遠慮しちゃダメ。何かあったら柊さんはこいつを盾にして逃げればいいの。
That's not something the mom should be saying. Come on, let's go. But it's kind of fun. Twofer! Why does this profile shot look so weird? We're walking down the same streets as we're walking down the same streets we see every day. It's a strange feeling. I see them every day, but just the simple fact that I have Hideki beside me now makes them seem entirely different.
今日は
That looks better.
ありがとうね。
I think I was too quick about it. There we go. That one should be better.
実は昼間ちょっとだけ寂しかったんだ。休日の駅前って人がいっぱいいて、両親は電話でごめんって謝ってたけど、わざとじゃなかったとはいえ、今日は結果的に一人になるはずだったから。ねえ、ちゃんと人の話聞いてる
？Is there like a specific choice I need to go for here? I guess not. Just surprised that you're speaking your feelings so honestly. Normally Hiragi would never admit to being lonely or scared, even if she was.
悪かったな。つい、言いたくなったんだよ。
Why's that?
わかんない。ただ、今は、ちょっとそんな気分なんだ。
Gotcha.
うん。
Mind if I keep the conversation going? Figures now my best chance to ask, rather than waiting till some other time when you're at my throat again.
何それ？
Ask if she has a crush on anyone. Hey.
Hmm?
All joking aside, do you have a crush on anyone?
なんで急にそんなこと聞くんだよ。
No? Dunno, just curious I guess. Usually joking and bickering around, as I'm sure you know. So I'm just thinking maybe having these honest conversations isn't too bad from time to time.
いない。
Oh, okay.
でも、もしそんな相手がいたら、私は今頃どうなってるんだろうって、最近、ちょっとそんな風に考える時がある。
Well dang, now you've got me curious.
いいな。あんたには関係のない話なんだから。
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to overstep my bounds. You pass through the main street into a quiet residential area. This isn't too far from where I used to live, and I've been surrounded by familiar scenery as we made our way here.
ありがとう。もう着いた。
Ah, so this is where you live?
うん。さあ、私の部屋。
Whoops.
この家の2階。
Whoa. Our house is built on a fairly steep hill. You can see lights on too, so our parents must be home. Alright, I better get going now. Oh, and don't forget about the cake. I don't want to make my mom sad.
うん。
Okay then, see you tomorrow. There's nothing left to do, so I turn around and walk away. It's a pretty long distance for a walk, but the time flew by in an instant.
借りは返す主義だから聞きたいんだけど、今日のお礼ってことで、私があんたにできること何かない？
Oh, nah, don't worry about it. Just a thanks is enough. I mean, this really was nothing. You act like I saved your life or something.
あんたは良くても私がダメなの。ほら、何でもいいからさっさと思いついたこと言って。
I have to think of something on the spot. That.
なに昼間学食でおごれって？まあ、それくらいでいいなら私も楽だしいいけど。
Gotta get your number. You know, your phone number.
そんなもの聞いて、どうするんだよ。
Something like that today happens, you can just call me. Just say this. Just say that. Well, so I can text you. I put up the app on my phone and start the infrared communication. Just get out your phone, it'll be quick. Isn't it normal to have your friend's phone number? You can even send me hate messages if I piss you off. I'll reply to everything.
いいの？
Huh? About what?
本当に私、メールしていいの？
Obviously, yeah. That's why I'm asking you for your number.
わかった。
With that, she finally takes out her phone. There, now we have each other's numbers. There, I put you under your dog's name, Pom Pom, of course, not Charlotte.
あんたって、やっぱりバカ。こんなバカな友達がいたら、私卒業まで苦労しそうな気がする。おやすみ。あんたも気をつけて帰ってね。
She gives me one final smile before running up to her doorstep.
じゃ、また学校で。
Yeah. Hiragi's smiles are my kryptonite. Yes, they are. They're fucking adorable, man. Normally just looking at her expression tells you how much she hates everything, but every now and then, She'll show you one of those beautiful smiles. Guess I'm ready. I think deep down, Hiragi is someone I really want to get to know better. Hiragi that gets pissed at me every time I speak, and Hiragi that smiles at me and laughs. What's the reason behind her personality being so contradicting? I think that's a question I'll be racking my brains over for some time. One message received from Hiragi. Oh, already? Wonder what she's texting me for this late. From Hiragi. Subject, are you awake? Thank you for today. Your mom was so nice to me that I really need to thank her again when I get the chance. Just don't tell anyone at school that I went to your house. Pretty please! Yes. Guess you just had to make sure. Obviously I won't tell anyone, don't worry. Hiragi really does have an honest side, even given her usual attitude. As shown by her texts. What do you do want to be better friends with her? This time it's not just an idle curiosity, but an honest desire. Honestly, at this point it already feels like he very much likes her. Number of times I can act 19.
そうなの？レンタルしたらポストに返却って超楽じゃん。最近は映画専門チャンネルも増えたし、レンタル店の方もいろいろ頑張ってるみたいで。
Imari's talking with her friends this morning, a smile on her face. Whenever she has a bunch of girls surrounding her, like now, I find it pretty hard to go and talk to her. Go up and talk to her. Well, it's not some limited to just Imari, really. There's a definite wall between guys and girls, even when they are in the same class. How would things be if my dream came true and I actually found a girlfriend? I wonder whether I'd be able to just go up and talk to her when she's talking with some of her female friends. Well, I have heard that when you start going out with someone, you just start becoming friends with their friends. But that's like uncharted territory for me right now, I wouldn't know.
どうしたの？皆原さんのことじっと見て。
Well, I just had a few things going through my head. Wait. You're already eating your lunch?
早弁じゃないよ。これちくわ。僕の朝ごはんなの。練り物はいいよ。米類とは違ってサクッと栄養補給できるし。
I like chikwa, but it reeks, so go somewhere else when you eat them.
ひどい！ちゃんと真ん中にキュウリも入れてあるのに。
Sometimes Momo says stuff I can't make any sense of. Thus began another day of school. By the way, someone actually pointed out during the hide and seek scene, when you actually look at the bridge between the schoolhouse, you can actually see Momo just hanging on there. Like, I didn't notice that, but people in the comments pointed it out, and I... It's great. It's great. Alright. Back to baby! Boring as hell. Our boring as hell class is now over, so naturally my excitement goes through the roof. Right then, where do I go? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you guys next time. Bye-bye.